Hello there, everybody. This is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome to the bonus episode of Let's Play Subspace Emissary. I misspelled the emissary. I'm sorry, my throat. Anyway, so last time we saved the entire world from subspace, even though the big subspace thing is still up there. Strange. So, today, we're going to go over some extra things, because there are actually quite a bit of extras that I've been meaning to show off. So, you might be thinking with a whole team, like, freaking, I'm gonna go for very hard. You might be thinking with a full team, including Sonic the freaking Hedgehog, you might be thinking, oh, this entire team is full, we're done here, right? Well, if you notice, we have 3 missing spots. 3 missing spots. So you know what that means. We gotta go out to find more characters! But fortunately, it's not as, demeaning as, find them. You still gotta fight them, yes, but it'll be in a manner that you wouldn't even think. So, 3 specific characters are hidden in 3 specific levels of Subspace Emissary. I'm gonna do the easiest one first, simply because, well, this character that I'm gonna get, he's the easiest to get here. So, what you have to do is, you have to go into the forest level, and you just basically have to get past this first beat-em-up section. And you're all ready to go from there. But, actually I forgot last time while we were going over Sonic. As for me personally, there was one particular point in my Smash Bros. Brawl High where I was actually really good with Sonic. But then again, I realized that this one character is going to be my thing, so right here is where you'll need to go in order to unlock Mr. Toon Link, Young Link's replacement from Melee. So, I might as well go over him if I beat him, of course. And of course, this isn't Smash 4 where Sonic can combo, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to fight him with Sonic. Who'da thunk, I guess. Now, of course, with unlocking characters, it's gonna be kinda hard to do. So yeah, their AI is somehow, like, really high up when battling against characters and such. Which is why I'm almost freaking dead as Sonic. So I'm gonna have to concentrate here whenever I'm trying to do things. Alright. Come on, Toon Link. Got this, buddy boy? Alright, so about this stage. We're actually on the pirate ship stage. If you remember, I did go over this in a Project M, so I probably don't need to go over it right here, but basically put Wind Waker stage. Because reasons. Because talent. Alright. Come on, there we go! Got him in a hit. And now, since we've beaten Toon Link, he has now come to our team. But that's not all. Next, we have to go over to the ruins. So I'm gonna go do this on very hard, and I'm gonna choose Toon Link. Because I have to go over him. Obviously. And as backups, I'm gonna do Kirby, Mario, and Pikachu. So, Toon Link. He's basically your semi-clone of Link here. He's got all of, Link's moves and junk. All that stuff. But the big difference between, like, Toon Link and regular Link is, well, the fact that Toon Link is, since he's smaller, he is the Wind Waker. He is basically the Wind Waker Link, after all. Basic and to the point, Toon Link is indeed a lot shorter than, regular Link. So therefore he's a lot more lighter than regular Link himself. And of course, with that being said, his Master Sword doesn't do as much damage as, regular Link would. Because regular Link is a heavyweight. More of a heavyweight, I should say. And yeah, beyond that, he's got relatively the same tools as regular Link does. Except, well, Toon Link's arrows go off slower than regular Link's. it's just a regular boomerang for his side B. And his bombs actually give off the cartoony explosions you see in Wind Waker as well. So that is all very good if you want to know the differences. The only other thing you want to watch out for is his down aerial actually sends him straight downward. Yeah, it actually sends him straight downward. So if you intend on like trying to get opponents up in the air, and if you're over basically a bottomless pit, don't. Just don't. Well, that's really all I have to say about like Toon Link. Because, well, for me personally, from Toon Link's experience, I am pretty good with Toon Link, actually. He was like my guy. Toon Link was basically my guy throughout my Brawl days. Yeah. And I was actually better with him before I started like playing as regular Link, all in tow. So, yeah, it's cool. But regardless of which, now we have to ride this lift down, obviously. And I don't care. I'm making it to this next character fight with Toon Link. I do not care. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him with the regular Link, you'll say. Alright, so avoid these spikes. And that will cause this thing to go down. And I do believe this is it. Nope, that's not it. Well, it does lead to like a heart container, I think, so I might be able to heal up right here, actually. Not that I need to, because like in the actual fights, you know, in the actual fights, you do get automatically healed up to 0%. So, yeah. But regardless, this next door is where you want to go. Alright, so we got Wolf from Star Fox here. So, you might, well, basically and to the point, you would automatically think that Wolf is a clone of Fox per se. I'm here to say yes and no. Well, since, well, this next level is not going to be the best in the world to go over Wolf, because it's without a doubt the hardest. He's obviously kicking my butt right now and I need to concentrate. Alright, so now we gotta fight Wolf, obviously, and of course his AI is so freaking ridiculously good. Jesus Christ, I should have picked a character that I'm actually good with. Or actually best at, I should say. Alright, so anyway, come on, let's go. Alright, oh, boom, yeah! Got him in one hit. Alright, so now Wolf is on our team. And last, and unfortunately not least, we have to go over to, if I can find it, the swamp. So, normal? Yeah, hard. Why not? I'm basically going to go over Wolf right here and right now, because there's no doubt I'm going to die. That's basically the key word. I'm going to die. Because in order to get this next character, you have to get to halfway through this level in order to get her. Yeah. So, for those of you who played this adventure mode before, you know which character I'm talking about. The one that made everyone, like, made getting this character a living hell. Alright, so, basically and to the point, what I said before was partially true. Wolf is kinda sort of a Fox clone and a Falco clone. Except, well, people don't often see it. How he's not really so much a clone as he is. It's true, Wolf's reflector goes off on a much bigger range than Fox's does. And yeah, his up B does reach a little bit shorter. Well, it's not shorter than Falco's, no. But that's not to say that Wolf is still a pretty good powerhouse character. In fact, I would say, like, out of all three Star Fox characters, I'd say he has, like, the most attack power of the three. So, yeah. He has the most attack power of the three. And I can do this. It's a good thing that I can do this. But anyway, this is the only one I'm going to be... This is the only, like, part I'm going to be cutting out until I reach that area in which I have to go to. Because, well, again, you have to get through the... You have to go through halfway through the part, which means, yes, you're going to have to battle giant false Diddy again. So, I'm going to meet you guys there. Oh, boy. Watch me die. A lot. I lost both Wolf and Kirby to giant false Diddy. See, this is why this character is such a pain in the ass to get. Just the fact that you have to fight giant false Diddy again, it's just, But regardless of which, this is the area where you have to absolutely go to in order to get this next character. So, yeah. Or in order to get the last character, I should say. Because this is the last character, yes. And I do believe she is right here. Actually, she is not over where the barrels are. No. She is over here. Where you go over here. Jigglypuff, one of the original 12. And pretty much the last of the original 12. So, yeah, Jigglypuff is, again, one of my worst characters. Of course I'm gonna go over her whenever I can. Like, after this, of course. But let's just focus on trying to beat her for now. No. Don't go up there. I've worked too damn long. And actually, I've worked too damn awesomely. Ooh, it's this trophy. Drill Doza! Get him! Yes! Aww, come on. Ooh, smash ball! Smash ball! Get the smash ball! Alright, come on. Get it! Yes! Got the smash ball, and then unleash hell! Aw. Could have gotten him closer, but I had to be stupid. There we go! Got him in one hit! Alright, so I got Jigglypuff now. That's every character. Yep, like I said, that's every character that we've gotten now. And that's 90% completion. I don't even know that that's every character or not. I think I'm missing one, maybe. But that should be every character. Should be. There are 35 in total, after all. Or, no, I don't want to quit without saving. Just save right there and just go. I don't care what happens if I save after that. So I might as well go over Jigglypuff in the Mid-Air Stadium. Where I'm going at this is hard. So Jigglypuff, and I don't care who. So as we're fighting, which I'm assuming to be Mario? Mario? Yep, Mario. So as we're fighting Mario, I might as well go over Jigglypuff. So Jigglypuff is the last of the original 12. And by far the easiest character to get in that game. So Jigglypuff is kind of like Kirby in a way. Basically, Jigglypuff, she can float up in the air about 5 times before eventually not having to fall anymore. But Jigglypuff has some unique abilities to her. Just like in the actual game of Pokemon, Jigglypuff has the ability to sing and put opponents to sleep. But what's strange about Jigglypuff is her down B, that's rest. It might look useless. But those who remember Smash Brothers know just how deadly of a move rest really is. Because if you can get it really close to an opponent, after you build up percent and put him to sleep, you can basically just blast them all to hell and back using rest. And I believe in this one, an effect has been added to rest, which basically means it can basically produce flour on their head. Yeah, flour on their head. So I'm trying to do it right here, but then again... There we go! There we go! That's how deadly rest is. Gets him in one hit. So, yeah, Jigglypuff can be pretty good. But, except in this game, according to Tourney Nerds, Jigglypuff has been nerfed to hell and back. So, yeah, that's basically the entire point of that. And yes, I like to save my progress. according to tourney people, Jigglypuff has been nerfed in Brawl, so now she's a lot slower than she would normally be, per se. But, with that out of the way, 2 more mentions here. 1, Subspace, like I've been saying a lot, Subspace Emissary is basically your way of getting every character in the game. That's right. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27, and then 30... Yeah, basically all 35 characters in the game, or characters that have slots with 35 characters in the game. So basically, Subspace Emissary is your way of getting all the following. Luigi, Ganondorf, Toon Link, Rob, Wolf, Falco, Lucario, Jigglypuff, Snake, Sonic, Mr. Game & Watch, and, if I'm not mistaken, Wario, I think. Then again, I don't know if... Yeah, no, Wario is the default character. What the heck am I saying? So that's basically your way of getting all those characters in the game without actually having to fight them. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But beyond that, there are actually the extra cutscenes that you can unlock. So remember how I said that about how you had a choice between choosing Link or not Link or Zelda, choosing between Zelda and Peach, whatever you want to save whenever they were captured at the Midair Stadium in the first part of Subspace Emissary? Well, as you can see right here, I did play ahead, and I actually did get every single alternate cutscene in the game at this point. You'll know that you've gotten every single cutscene when you get the message you have all the movies in the Subspace Emissary, which is down here. Not down here, which is what you have right here. Now you can view all the movies in Subspace Emissary. So basically, because of that, I want to show off all those extra cutscenes that you can view. So, if I can remember actually about the cutscenes that I didn't get, I have to pull up my notes here with that. I should have gotten the cutscenes where Mario beats Kirby. You have to rescue Zelda. That way Kirby and Peach would have gone along with their adventures. And you have to beat Meta Knight as Lucario to get the thing. So, yeah.
Huh? Oh. Hey! Hey! Hey!
That is the end of Subspace Emissary, folks. Hope all 5 of you, or all 3 of you, or all 1 of you enjoyed it. I don't really care. It's just so long as some people watch it. That's fine. So, I will see you guys whenever I see ya for my next Let's Play, which is gonna be a 360 title. See you guys on the next time. 4 ways to play.